people say things like, oh, I'm not very confident. And I say, really? And they say, yeah, I'm not confident. And then I ask them, were you born knowing how to walk? Of course not, right? You're born, and then after a while you learn to crawl, then you learn to walk, then you learn to run, right? Were you born knowing how to walk? No. Okay, so when you tried walking the first time, did you fall? Yes. Did you cry and say, walking is not for me, I'm not confident? You didn't. You're like, okay, this sucks. You cry, you get up again, and then you do it again and again and again and again until you know how to walk, right?
Yeah.
And so as kids, we don't take like failure personally, but then we grow up in an environment, in a world where it's really, there's such a bad thing attached to failure, and that's when we start taking that on. But otherwise, we're all very resilient human beings.
So true. So true. It's taking failure personally is what stops us from moving forward sometimes.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. And I also think there's a lot of bliss in ignorance sometimes as well.
Yeah, true.
So let's talk a little bit about the universe as you were talking. Tell me, what are some tips or some ways that you teach your mentees on how to hone into that, or how to hone into the vision that you have? What does that journey look like? How do you do it?
Sure. So I run a program called the Empowered Woman Academy, and it's a 6-week program. And in this program, I cover 3 things. So I call it my 3 pillars. One is confidence. Second is clarity. Third is conscious creation. So confidence as in learning how to create a new identity, because obviously the identity we have, the thing that we attach to identity, is not going to allow us to be confident. So you have to learn how to create a new identity to become confident. Second is learning how to have a clear vision. Now, I wouldn't say a lot, I would say maybe 99.9% of the people in the world, which is more than a lot. If you look at life, right, you look at past, present, future. What's happening is we are in this present moment. We are never, ever present, because all we are doing is regretting the past, nostalgic about the past, worried about the future. And then you move forward. This is the future you were worried about, and you will still regret the past, and you will still be nostalgic about the past and worry about the future. So if you think about it, at every stage of your life, you're not aware of the fact that this is the future you were waiting for, this. And you continue to just like keep focusing on regret, focusing on fear, focusing on regret. But what you don't realize, this is the moment you have been waiting for. And so for me, when it comes to the universe and the laws of the universe, there are a lot of things that I teach, but one is learning how to become a conscious creator, because the universe, like Gabriel Bernstein says, the universe has your back, and so everything that happens is not happening against you, it's happening for you. So rather than sitting back and thinking I'm the victim of a circumstance, how do you use that and pivot and become a conscious creator? Because at the end of the day, you have a choice. You always have a choice. You want to live by default, or you want to design your life. And so I choose the latter. And at every juncture, when you go through hardship, rather than asking yourself, why did this happen to me? What I ask myself is, what am I to learn from this? Because when I learn that lesson, my spirit gets to the next level. Of evolution. So, yeah.
Oh, that is so true. Oh, gosh, I love that, because it's so true. Every time you overcome and you move forward, you are also gaining spirituality. You're gaining a clearer vision. Do you suggest any links or YouTube videos or something that are great spots to get affirmations or great spots for meditation?
Meditation, I really am a big fan of Joe Dispenza.
Okay.
So I usually meditate to his videos. And also, if you want affirmations, I love Abraham Hicks, because she has fantastic affirmations. She has all these different rampages. So yeah, I love them. But then there are so many online anyway.
Yeah, true. But sometimes it's nice to know what others
Yes,
are doing
yes,
also, because
yes,
great. I'm going to
yes.
put all of those links down in the show notes as well. Now, tell us, I know that you right now have a mentorship program and you also are a coach. So if somebody wanted to reach out to you and connect with you, how do they do that?
They can contact me through my website. My website is strongandshine.com, and they can fill up the page. Not difficult to find me.
That's wonderful. And are you on any social media platform that they can follow
Yes,
you
I
on?
am. I am. I have YouTube, Strong and Shine. I have Instagram. On Facebook, I have a group called Strong and Shine as well. So everywhere.
Oh, love that. And I love how globalized we are, that, it doesn't matter where you are, you can still get into touch
Connect, like
with,
how we are connecting,
we're
right?
connecting. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I just love that, because every part of this world has amazing humans. And I love that we're able to connect with them now more so than ever before, and shine a light of, entrepreneurship, and then get tips and all that good stuff. So thank you so much. Now, before we leave and before we say bye, I do want to know, what is your favorite book, whether it's professional or whether it's fun?
Oh, wow. Wow.
You have a whole
So
list.
yeah, so many, so many. So, one of my goals is to read one book a month.
Mm-hmm.
And so, talking about hacking, I love hacking stuff. One of the things I do is every morning I go for a very long walk. I go for at least an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours walk in nature, because I just love nature. And I thought, how do I fit in like one book a month? And realized, I can just do Audible, right? I can listen to ebooks, or even YouTube has so many
Mm-hmm.
ebooks. So now I'm able to do 8 books a month instead of one book a month, because
Wow.
when I walk, I can listen to them. And
Wow.
again, when we say, oh, I'm the type I prefer reading versus listening, not true. We just haven't practiced it.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to be the type who liked reading as well, but now I'm good with listening because I trained myself to do it. So it's just about training. So back to your question about what is my favorite book. I have so many, but recently I've been listening to The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Really, it's such an inspiring book, and that really got me very motivated to start my mornings early. And I love Think and Grow Rich, of course, Napoleon Hill. I love Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. I'm now listening to Atomic Habits as well. Yeah, there's so many books. And if people want a light reading, I really love Paulo Coelho, his book Alchemist. That was the first book that got me into spirituality.
Yeah, I think Alchemist is one of the all-time favorites for many.
Yes.
For
yes.
many. So I love the list. What are some apps or tools, like business tools, that you would suggest, or some of your favorite ones?
Trello, I would say, is fantastic, because Trello boards really, really keeps everything organized. I love Trello as well. What else? Loom is good when you have to record stuff. Zoom, of course, Zoom. we need this, Wow, there's so many. Well, those are the top three, I would say.
Yeah, I use all of them, and I love all of them also. And it's incredible. All the things that we have done, especially during 2020, and we've realized, wow, this is manageable. Wow. This can be done too. So
exactly.
Yeah, it's been so wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
You have shared so much wisdom, and I've gotten chills so many times during this conversation today that I'm so grateful for you to be here today with us. So thank you so much.
Likewise, it's been such a great conversation. My motive always is, I hope people listening to this will, one way or the other, be positively impacted, and remember that there is always hope, no matter what. No matter what you're going through, there is always hope.
Yes.
So never give up. Never give up.
Incredible. So powerful. Thank you so much.
Likewise. Thank you. It was such a pleasure. Thank you.